Matty Platt has turned down a new contract with Bradford City to join League 2 rivals Notts County on a free transfer, and in today's video I'm going to bring you guys my thoughts and opinions on this news. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes on today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below on this move. Bradford fans, Notts County fans, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And obviously I brought you a video yesterday talking about the potential rumour of Matty Platt departing and turning down the new contract with the football club, and also an update on Bobby Poynton's contract situation. But Matty Platt has turned down a new deal with the Bantams and he's not made that step up into League 1. He will be in League 2 next season, but it won't be with Bradford City, and I think this is a really good move for Matty Platt and it's an excellent signing for Notts County. Defensively, he is one of, if not the best centre-backs in the division going into next season. He's going to be so important to that Notts County side, and whilst technically and his passing ability isn't amazing, in terms of defensively he's one of the best in this division, and it is a massive loss for Bradford City. But make sure to drop a like on there for me, subscribe if you're new as well, and let's get into it. Now today I was planning on bringing you a completely different video based on every League 2 club's player of the seasons, and I was literally about 5 minutes away from pressing public on that video, and I saw the notification come through where Bradford City tweeted today at 4:30 PM saying, after 2 years and 89 appearances in Claret and Amber, Matty Platt leaves Bradford City at the end of his contract. Thank you for your service and best wishes for the future, Platty. And that's it, no article or anything like that, just a very short and sweet tweet, and I'm massively disappointed. Obviously Notts County tweeted at 4:30 saying central defender Matty Platt is our first signing of the summer. The article does then read, signing Matty Platt, defender is first summer signing. We have welcomed central defender Matty Platt as our first signing of the summer. The 26-year-old joins on a free transfer, having decided to end a 2-year spell at Bradford City, for whom he has been a consistently strong performer and near ever-present figure over the last 2 seasons. Prior to Bradford, Platt helped Barrow win promotion to League 2 in 2019-20 before sealing his move to Valley Parade with 2 strong EFL campaigns in Cumbria. Richard Montague, who sits on our board and leads our recruitment, said the board, together with the management team, identified Matty as a top target for this summer, so we're absolutely delighted to sign him on a 2-year contract. So the fact that I would assume Bradford City were probably offering him a 2-year deal as well. You can only assume Notts County have offered him more money than Bradford City, but we then go back to Stefan Rupp's promise of Bradford City supposedly having a bigger budget this season. Why can we not compete with Notts County? Our aim next season is to win the title. You would also assume Notts County's aim next season is to be challenging for promotion and probably the top 3 next season. So what can Notts County offer that Bradford City can? Again, I'm starting to be a little bit concerned, and I don't want to be massively negative, but Neil Byrne is nowhere near the quality of Matty Platt. He's 5 years older, we paid a fee for him, and Matty Platt has gone to Notts County on a free transfer. I think it's a massive loss for the football club. Richard Montague continues to say, Matty brings so many positive qualities, but perhaps most importantly, he's one of the most dominant defenders in the league thanks to his incredible aerial presence, defensive instincts, and determination to win at first contacts and duels, and I completely agree with that. He was our best centre-back last season, and people will say Tompkinson, Kitty was better on the ball, but defensively, Matty Platt was our best centre-back. Even going back to the season when we got into the playoffs, defensively, he was our best centre-back, and over the last 2 seasons, while at times, you know, his distribution hasn't been particularly great, his long distribution is actually quite good, and defensively, he's outstanding, and I know I keep repeating myself here, but he's such a big loss for Bradford City, and I keep seeing people talking about, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal losing Matty Platt. This is a massive loss for Bradford City. He continues to say, these attributes will help us become more resolute both in open play and at dead balls, while we also feel he can pose a major problem for opposing defences at attacking set pieces. Didn't score any goals for us in his first season with this club, and then last season I think he got 3, 2 in the league and 1 in the AFL Trophy. He scored a really nice goal at home to MK Dons in our 4-0 win in that one. But having played in the middle of a back 3 under Ian Evatt at Barrow, we also have every confidence in Matty's ability to embrace our style of play. Would say I disagree with that, to be honest with you. I think Notts County need defenders who can defend more this season, and Matty Platt Platt is one of the best in this division, which we know was a huge influence in him choosing us over many other clubs this summer. So there you have it then. That clearly seems to be the reason why Matty Platt has gone to Notts County. He doesn't want to play Graham Alexander's long direct football, and he wants to play more possession based, which I think is surprising considering that doesn't really suit his skill set, and he's much better when it's rosette sort of hoofball football rather than playing out from the back. I do think that's an interesting obviously comment, and if that is the reason why Platt has chose Notts County, you can't really blame him for that, but it is disappointing because I don't really think that does suit his skill set, to be honest with you. While he's more than capable of being a top performer for his next season at 26 and with a fantastic attitude and clear desire to improve, we feel he is someone who can progress through the leagues with us. From our perspective, Matty's arrival is the perfect start to our summer business and is a reflection of the quality we're looking to bring in to the club ahead of next season. And I'm going to repeat myself again here, this is an outstanding signing for Notts County. They have signed one of the best centre-halves in the division on a free transfer. He's at the perfect age as well, just about coming into his prime. To get him on a 2-year contract on a free transfer, he clearly wants to be there. Obviously, it looks like he doesn't want to be at Bradford City and playing our football, and it is honestly such a big loss for Bradford City, and I'm slightly concerned going into next season if Boughan is our replacement for Matty Platt, because I do think he's not as good as Matty Platt, but then you've also got to factor he's 5 years older. That is honestly so massive for us. We signed Matty Platt to be a player we can sell him for a profit in the future. We obviously waited until the end of the season before we even started opening contract terms with Matty Platt, and now we've lost him on a free transfer. But I guess if he doesn't want to play long ball football and he wants to play out from the back, Graham Alexander's clearly not a man who's willing to do so, and I do think that is a loss for us. But I also think that Matty Platt will make mistakes playing out from the back, and if he is to be a part of that, I think Notts County will concede the odd goal or two from his poor distribution, because his short distribution at times, even last season when we were meant to be playing long and he tried to play short, it was poor and he'd shank a few out for throw-ins, and it does get quite frustrating. But defensively, he's one of the best centre-backs in the division. In terms of his statistics from last season, then he made 35 appearances in the league for us, 33 of them starts. I think he got 2 hamstring injuries last season, obviously down to our horrendous pitch. He scored 2 goals and also chipped in with 1 assist. He kept 12 clean sheets, averaging 0.9 interceptions per game, 1.6 tackles per game, 4.7 balls recovered per game, and 4.5 clearances per game as well. He wins 65% of his ground duels and 63% of his aerial duels. So for a League 2 defender, like I mentioned, I think he's one of the best in the division, and for Notts County to pick him up on a free transfer, I think it's a really, really good signing for them. And like I say, a big loss for Bradford City. And as of right now, I'm a bit deflated and now feeling a little bit more negative going into next season, where before this news I was absolutely buzzing thinking about, you know, our centre-back options, and defensively we were looking strong, but I think obviously we still need a couple more signings in that position. So if we have a look then at how Bradford City's squad is now lining up ahead of the 2024-25 campaign, as you can see, like I mentioned there, that centre-back position now is looking quite weak, and we definitely need at least 2 more to come in there. Obviously we'll need a third if Timmy Odesina is to move on. Still need a right wing back, still need a left wing back, still need a holding midfielder to replace McDonald, who we expect to move on. Central midfield is now looking very packed with obviously 3 players from the academy signing first year pros, like Zach Hayden, Gabriel Wadsworth, and also Harry Edmondson in the striker position as well. But I expect a few of them central midfielders to move on either on loan or permanently. Wilson should probably go out on loan. Edmondson, I expect to be in and around it, to be honest with you. Smith and Oliver, we still expect to move on. So defensively, I think is where we need to improve, which you look at last season, defence sometimes was the problem, but then sometimes when we had our main back 3, which was Tompkinson, Ori, Goke, Platt and Kelly, we were solid defensively, and losing Matty Platt, I'm going to say it again, it's a massive loss for Bradford City. At League 2 level, you won't find many better centre-backs than Matty Platt, and obviously, I guess I'm kind of criticising Neil Boughan quite a lot here, because he's got massive shoes to fill, and he has to start out right, but looking at the lack of appearances he's had over the last couple of seasons, he didn't come from Stockport with massive compliments, I would say. It does concern me a little bit, but there's still plenty of time left in the window. You know, I trust David Sharp now that he's in charge. You know, if we were still relying on Ryan Sparks and Stephen Gent, I'd be majorly concerned going into next season. But Platt, clearly he has decided he wants to play in a system which is ball playing, and we cannot offer that, so we've now got to go out and hopefully try and sign someone better. We were told we'd have a bigger budget this season, and now I expect some real quality to come in through the door over the next coming weeks and months. It's only May, let's not panic. There's still plenty of time left in this transfer window, but I still do do think this is a big loss for Bradford City. But I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes. As I said at the start of today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We're now on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on Matty Platt turning down the new contract with Bradford City to sign for League 2 rivals Notts County on a free transfer on a 2-year deal, because he wants to play a system which is more playing out from the back rather than long ball. Thank you all for watching though. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.